Dashboard configuration options. To view Xero dashboard user configuration options, access your user profile. Next to your username in the upper left-hand corner of the navigation frame, select the arrow to expand the user menu, and then select Profile. Selected organization to filter by. Users who have access to more than one organization will have the option to select which organization appears by default. Selected site to filter by. The default is all sites. If your organization has multiple sites, this option will establish the site to be used as the default site filter. This option might be useful to users who are primarily interested in a particular site. Selected device type to filter by. The default is all device types. This option allows you to establish a default filter by device type. This option might be useful to users who are primarily interested in specific device types. Roles. This setting displays the roles assigned to the user. Roles are modified by the Xero team. Preferred time zone. Configure the appropriate time zone for your region. Contact information. First, last, phone, and email. Adjust as needed. Auto refresh enabled. The default is enabled. This checkbox controls whether the dashboard data refreshes automatically. You might choose to temporarily disable this setting while investigating dashboard details. Refresh interval in whole minutes. The default is 5 minutes. This setting determines how often the dashboard is refreshed. Note that the data is source feeding the dashboard is queried every 15 minutes. Updated device detail will be shown in the dashboard upon the next refresh interval. If the refresh interval is set to 5 minutes, then any device detail change will appear in the dashboard between 15 minutes, which is the minimum, and 20 minutes, which is the maximum. Sites have precedence for status cards. The default is unchecked. Dashboard device cards show two numbers. The primary number is shown above, and the secondary number is shown beneath. By default, the primary number lists the number of devices, and the secondary number lists the number of sites represented. Customers with many sites may prefer to have the primary number list sites with the secondary number enumerating devices represented across those sites. Display all assets in one grid. The default is unchecked. When selecting by device, the default table view is grouped by device type. Enable this checkbox to override this behavior and group all devices together. This is useful when you want to export a list of devices. Index page search filter. The default is no filter. If you want to establish a default filtered view, you can enter text here. With the filter established, the dashboard tables show only information that includes the filtered text. Don't forget to save any profile changes.